game or red zone.
And we've called his that play out. You working the upfield shoulder.
Tipped and knocked away by the Eagles. Good coverage on the defense that time. It's not a very tall kid. 1 pounder, big rough one for kicked into the end zone, and Colby will get the touchback on that one. Colby will start on the defense. They just pulled.
Pick it up off.
27-yard line.
Pick up some big positive yards and get them close to a.
Buster who gets the snap, hands it off right side, and Matthew Pieper. And starters, Holzmeister's been running the quarterback position. It'll bring up second and.
To me to think about which now Pieper's playing fullback and Matt.
The middle this time and cuts it up the field. He gets forward for a couple of yards on the play to the 40-yard line.
Gets what he can get and good to fight another.
Hand off the left side this time for Colby on 3rd and 5, and a pretty good start match. They need to. Hands it off right side. Good cut on the play.
Take a couple arms for the Eagles.
They're running under center right now. Holzmeister hands it off left side of the Tigers.
Colby runs a crossbuck out of the I formation, which is pick up some
diamond formation. Fake the handoff left side. They go to Pieper. Up the miss. The clock running at 1:28 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Colby runs an inside trap with Pieper, but just nothing doing as the rest of the Eagles line was able to just make a stalemate at the line of scrimmage, and Pieper's gang tackled at the line.
Here's the snap handoff. They fake on the right side. Holzmeister keeps himself around the left side, and he gets a yard or two, but he's going to be short of the 1st down. This is a big 4th down play for the Eagles. They'd like to keep this drive going.
And on that play, I don't know if Holzmeister got his eye turned on the bootleg. He just had the ball in his arm and just took off for green grass.
Holzmeister on 4th down and 3 to go. Gets the snap. Hands it off up the middle, and they're not going to get it. Going to be a loss of a yard actually on the play to Pieper. And the Tigers will get the football back. Clock stops at 28 seconds to go on the turnover on downs here in the 3rd quarter. 56-7. Ulysses leads Colby. Rudzig, we talked about him being such a dominant player, and he has showed it tonight. The Eagles have no. Tigers under center, get the snap. Quarterback keeper on the left side, trying to get to the corner and being drugged down before he gets there. On the play was the quarterback and Zach Czar, but again, we have a penalty flag down, and I think. Elias, who couldn't quite get up there and get the.
Comes up big for him. That's Ulysses tries to run that seam route right up the seam there, and
pitch to the right side, handed off up the middle. Rodriguez taking that one in.
On just a straight hitter up the middle, just Ulysses got a good push from their twos.
Just to the end of the 3rd quarter. 62. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Ride.
The Eagles soar back to your radio after this.
For one-stop shopping in Colby, Kansas, don't forget about Colby's Walmart. Walmart in Colby has a great selection of grocery items in the store. From meat to macaroni, they've got it in the grocery department of Walmart. And, of course, all the latest movies on DVD or Blu-ray, as well as your favorite PlayStation or Wii games. Walmart in Colby also has clothes, dog food.
We'll get
for all your one-stop shopping. It's Walmart in Colby.
Well, there's a little band for men of clothing for fall and winter. The new colors of fall, kind of about as bright as what the colors will be with booking your tuxedos.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Eagles on radio and Colby football on 100.3 The Ride. Continuous clock here for the remainder of this one. Tigers kick on the way, end over end one. That's going to be the return man and Chevin Martin for Colby. Martin's had to be busy in this game. They've had to return a lot of kicks tonight. None of them have been deep, so it's been all over the place. Tigers with the football, or with the defensive set. Colby with the football. Holzmeister again in at quarterback, hands it off on the left side. We got a nice run, breaking tackles. Ben Matchell going to get it all the way out across the 40-yard line down to the 41. That's a 21-yard gain, 22-yard gain on first down.
And Matchell with another big play on the outside where, off tackle, where the Eagles have been able to have some success all night, and they're still having success even with some twos in there for the Ulysses Tigers right now.
Tigers will get set to go. The Eagles with the football. Holzmeister in the pistol. Has Matchell in motion from left to right. Handoff's going to the middle. Pieper on.
Good fake and good mesh point there by Pieper, and Pieper carries out a fake well. He stays hunched over the ball, and Brady's able to kick it off to the far side of the field.
And 6 to go for Colby. Ball on the Eagle 46-yard line. Hugoton leading Goodland 20-19. Third quarter of that ball game. It's a good one there tonight as well. It's down the road here. Not at an update. Scott City led to Holcomb 36-0 at half. The latest I had on that other GY yard on the play.
And Abraham Romero this time, outside linebacker position, goes unblocked and is able to hit Pieper as he tries to get outside.
Fourth down, 5 yards to go for Colby. Snap. Some miscommunication there. He was looking to hand it off. The back was not there. He tucked it up himself, took off running, and was brought down on the play after just a yard gain. That's well short of what they needed. So a turnover on downs, and the Tigers will get it back once more.
Brady turns to his left like he's going to hand it off to Tate Carney. Tate Carney comes out like it's a sprint option over here to the near side of the field, and Brady just gets what he can with the broken play, and it isn't enough for a first down.
And again, Colby, running some different players out here now, and so you're going to run into a little bit of that, especially with a mismatch or a mix of kids. Handoff up the middle for the Tigers. Not much on the play there, so they get about a yard. There's a difference between the two when you get them in there. So you got some varsity, some JV, and the timing gets off a little bit on some of those.
Right, and in individual this year, Brady's not going quarterbacks. He can't. He's got to go with the A back or what, whatever. So he's in there. He's running tailback, and he hasn't run probably quarterback snaps. Or I'm sure he does a little bit here and there, but he probably hadn't run many since fall camp.
Yep. Handoff for the Tigers goes to the right side. They ran a little end-around play and was well defended by the Eagles. On the carry that time was Ty Scott, 155-pound senior. He checking into the ball game for the first time tonight. 62-7. Ulysses leads Colby. 7:33 to go. Tigers will break the huddle, head back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send one man wide to the left side. They fake the handoff, and they're going to throw deep down the field, and they got a man. Caught on the play by Luis Mendoza. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. So a 21-yard pass, Ulysses.
And the free safety on that play for Colby, just nowhere in the middle of the field. Bice goes to the outside, completes a pass down the middle of the field.
Handoff left side. Not much running room on the play for the back.
Defensive end position, getting a little time here. Comes inside, makes a great play on the run to stop the Tigers for a short gain.
Clock running, 6:15 to go now in this one. You listen to the direction they want to run. Colby is not going to allow that to happen, busting through Austin Hart and puts a nice hit on the tailback of Luis.
Tackle, but he gets cut at the line of scrimmage. Does a good job using his hands, getting around, and making a play on the ball for a loss.
Ulysses with Zach Czar in at quarterback. Now he'd been in a couple of times tonight earlier in the ballgame as well. He's ran a couple different series. He actually is the better passer of the two quarterbacks. against Ulysses. They're trying to run as much clock as they can. They do not have play clocks here in Ulysses, so you have to watch that back judge. He'll be counting it down. Once he gets into 10 seconds, he start making his arm signals. And that time he just let it go too long. 49-0, Scott City over Holcomb. Whew. Wow. Ulysses with the football. They fake the handoff to the left quarterback keeper around the outside, and Czar going to be close to a first down. He's knocked out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot. He was hit, not clear out onto the track. This is kind of a dangerous place to field.
Yeah, it's not very far off. On that last play, Alex Young does a good job of dissecting the play, knows what's going on. His quarterback boot out to the far side of the field does a good job going through the line. Just isn't quite able to catch up to Czar, and doesn't take the best pursuit angle, and Czar's able to get around the end of the Eagles defense and get a first down.
No, he was a little short, yeah, about half a yard. So they go with a quick handoff up the middle, and Colby may have stuffed this. Now, it's going to depend on forward progress, and they're going to spot on a loss. So good player. He got a good initial surge, did the tailback that time in Bryce Rodriguez, but he was hit at the line and then driven back. Bryce Arnberger in on the play for the Eagles. They stop it. Only needed about 6 inches. Colby able to stop in his fourth quarter. The Eagles would love to put something together here on this last drive and end on a positive note here tonight against the Eagles. That'll cost them 5 yards. The only time they'll stop it now is if there's a timeout called by one. Two receivers to the left for Colby. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper. This is Holzmeister around the play. He's going to get about 17 yards.
And a great read by actually Alex Young's there on the outside. Makes a big block there, and Brady cuts up. Gets a big gain and a first down.
25-20, Goodland leading Hugoton. That's at the end of the third now in that contest tonight. 2:04 to go now in the contest here. Holzmeister in the pistol. He'll hand it off. He's going to get a first down as he gets it out to the 46-yard line.
And Pieper tonight showed some really good vision. You know, he's able to get to, once he gets to the second level, making some good cuts, some good reads, finding some holes in the defense, and really making some nice runs.
Holzmeister again in at quarterback right now. Snap is there. Pitch on the outside. Ben Matchell lost his footing a little bit as he cut, but he was able to regain it and then puts together a really nice run. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 32. And that's a gain of 19 yards and a first down for the Eagles. 1 minute to go in this ball game.
And Ben just shows his patience again there as he makes a cut, loses his footing, hides in there behind Colin Gugelman. Gugelman makes a block, and Ben cuts off of him to the outside and makes a big play for the Eagles.
Colby will get set again. Holzmeister in the pistol, talking to Ben Matchell, who's to his left. Here's the snap. Option play. Holzmeister has some room, takes it himself around the corner, and is brought down, but not until he picks up 11 yards. Another Eagle first down. 24 seconds to go. Colby will have time to run one more play if they want to, or this could be the game here.
And another good block on the outside there by the Eagle receiver. Looks like, or maybe there's a back out there, Tate Carney.
6 seconds to go. 5. Touchdown! Game for Colby tonight, but he'd like to finish there.
Yeah.
Tate Carney taking one in.
Everybody's starting to feel good. An offensive line, you know, that whole drive did a great job getting downfield, getting up to the linebacker level, and really finishing off block.
Yeah. Colby is up and through the uprights. The football game, no, it's not through the uprights. He missed it just wide to the right. The game is over with. 62 for Ulysses. Colby finishes the night with Thirters. You're listening to the Eagles on Radio and Colby Football.
Brings you tonight's postgame show on 100.3 The Ride. Farmers and Merchants Bank has been part of the community for over highlights and recap the game after this. You're listening to the Colby Eagles on 100.3.
The product that you expect from your financial institution. I will gladly come throughout Western Kansas.
Of Thomas County News commentary. Happy Free Press is a local daily newspaper that has earned a great reputation for journalistic excellence and extensive knowledge of the local communities of Colby.